Ten Best Picks presents the top 10 best wired headphones. Starting at number 10. Koss Porta Pro on-ear headphones. When it comes to portable on-ear headphones, one pair stands above the rest, the famous Koss Porta Pro. The Porta Pro have been around for decades and have earned something of a legendary status among the head-fi crowd. This fame is owed to their impressive output relative to their small size and low cost. They're not going to put out the same deep sound as a pair of over-ear studio headphones, but the Porta Pro nonetheless punch well above their weight in the audio department. The on-ear pads are connected to a slim flexible metal headband. This headband features a simple slight adjustment, and the plastic earpieces fold inwards for portability. The lightweight construction might take some getting used, but the Porta Pros are surprisingly durable. The Porta Pro also shine when it comes to sound quality. The lows, mids, and highs are all punchy and responsive. Just bear in mind that the on-ear design won't isolate noise as well as over-ear headphones. If you like to crank the volume, others are going to hear it. The Koss Porta Pro might just be the perfect pair of travel headphones, and they're a solid value. If you're willing to pay a bit more, you can even buy a version with Bluetooth support for wireless listening. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. At number 9. Tascam TH-02. Most pairs of budget-friendly headphones feature an open back or semi-open back design. These types of headphones leak sound out as well as let ambient noise in, making them less than ideal for busy environments with other people around. The closed-back over-ear Tascam TH-02 headphones stand out as a clear exception to this rule and are a shining example of the value that headphone makers are offering today. I've been personally using a pair of Tascam TH-02 for about 3 years now. I initially intended to use them as beater headphones that I wouldn't have to be too fussy about, but I found the sound quality more than good enough for music and gaming, and they quickly became one of my workhorses, especially when I'm traveling and don't want to risk losing or breaking a more expensive set. They've proven to be very durable, although the vinyl covering of the padded headband eventually started to peel after a couple years. The peeling proved to be no big deal, as I simply pulled it all off to reveal the soft cloth pad underneath. More importantly, the pleather ear cup covers have remained intact with minimal wear despite years of use. Number 8 of my list. Audio-Technica ATH-M20X. Audio-Technica is one of the biggest names in the world of studio-quality headphones. The company offers a big lineup of professional-grade cans that will set you back hundreds of dollars, but it also makes a variety of affordable alternatives, including our top pick, the ATH-M20X over-ear headphones. The ATH-M20X are designed to be an entry-level pair of studio headphones, and they feature a full-sized over-ear design with 40mm drivers. This means that they're best suited for use with your laptop or desktop computer. When hooked up to a PC or TV, however, the ATH-M20X really shine. They deliver excellent sound quality in the high and mid ranges, with sufficient impedance to eliminate annoying interference when hooked up to your electronics. The sound is clear, crisp, and accurate, but don't expect super deep bass. The cushioned headband and leatherette-covered padded ear cups are comfortable to wear for extended periods of time, and the cups also provide good noise isolation that filters out the majority of ambient sounds and won't bother others around you unless you're really cranking up the volume. The ATH-M20X could be considered the little sibling of Audio-Technica's ATH series, as these are essentially a budget-friendly alternative to the M40X and M50X, two highly rated headphones that cost more. But, for about half the price of the M40X, the ATH-M20X are an incredible value. Coming at number 7. AfterShokz Aeropex. Strategist staff writer Louis Cheslaw says he fell in love with biking during the pandemic, but found listening to music and podcasts while riding his bike to be hard to do safely. AfterShokz solved his problem. Instead of inserting them into your ears, you place them on the bone just below your temples and use bone conduction technology to transmit super clear audio, he says. The technology allows the headphones to transmit sound via comfortable vibrations against the skull as opposed to through speakers covering or in the ears, so wearers can still hear the noises of traffic and pedestrians as they listen to music, podcasts, or GPS instructions. At number 6, EPOS Sennheiser Game 1 Gaming Headset. After using Game 1s for years, Brandon McDuff, a former professional gamer and the co-founder of a multiplayer game startup called 1336 Studios, says they are still the most comfortable headphones I've ever worn. As a PC gamer who is also a game developer, there are some days where I've spent over 12 hours with them on without even feeling them, he explains. He recommends them for anyone who plays for long periods of time, and because they're wired, they can work with all consoles. I would absolutely chalk up some of my success in gaming to the quality of sound produced by wearing these. They really do sound that good, which makes it hard to use anything else, he says. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Halfway of my listed number 5. Urbanista Miami Wireless. This headset comes recommended by both Emily Heller, a gamer and recommendations editor at Vulture, and Kyle F., a tech TikToker and gamer. Although it's not completely wireless, you need this little dongle that you plug into your console to make it work wirelessly, Heller says. The dongle actually allows it to work with the Switch, PS4, PC, and Android phones. The SteelSeries has a 20-hour battery life and adjustable X settings, and if you don't feel like dealing with the dongle, it also comes with a 3.5mm O cable. Coming in at number 4 of my list, canceling headphones 700. Choosing between the Bose 700 and the Sony WH-1000XM4 is like choosing between a Ferrari and a Lamborghini. You will be thrilled with either one. If you're in the mood to nitpick, the Bose is 0.2 ounces lighter than the Sony, and compared with the slightly plastic finish of the XM4s, the 700s feel more substantial and durable. The 700s are sleek and comfortable. The ear cups are made of a soft foam covered in leather, and the upper padding that sits on your head is made of a gel-like material covered in silicone that never felt like it was pressing down on the top of my skull. The touch controls are similar to Sony's, both in responsiveness and ease of use. Simple taps and swipes trigger play, pause, and skipping or rewinding songs or podcast episodes. Where the 700 really shines, however, is in its noise-canceling capabilities. During testing, construction was happening outside my house, and I was able to completely block out sounds of concrete being ripped apart and cement trucks and bulldozers crunching gravel. It's not exaggerating to call the Bose 700 an experience. It makes listening to music or podcasts or watching movies feel novel. At number 3. Sony WH-1000XM4. After testing close to 50 pairs of headphones, it's safe to say the XM4s are one of the best. Every time I try them, I'm amazed by how bright and vibrant they sound. It feels as though every song has been tuned perfectly to play from these headphones. The bass really comes alive while listening to Kid Cudi's Man on the Moon 3 The Chosen, but it never drowned out Pop Smoke's evocative deep voice on Show Out. The XM4 is comfortable and lightweight. I wore these for hours at a time, switching between Zoom meetings, phone interviews, and listening to music. With 3 to 4 hours a day of wear time, they lasted well over a week between charges. Setup and pairing were seamless, and the touch controls are some of the most responsive of any models I tested. They're sensitive enough to relay commands quickly, but not so sensitive that you accidentally skip songs or pause your music when you need to scratch your head. Coming at number 2. Jabra Elite 85T. The Jabra Elite is shockingly sleek. Most earbuds are either bulbous or alarmingly small, but the Jabra sits within a happy medium. They are also comfortable. Even after a particularly long meeting, they weren't pulling at my ears like cinder blocks. They're sweat and water resistant and have a 5.5-hour battery life with active noise cancelling activated and a 7-hour battery life without. The 85T also had some of the best sound of all the earbuds I tested. The bass was clear, and vocals never got drowned out by overpowering drums or percussion sounds. If you don't like the way they're tuned out of the box, or if you're switching from a podcast to a bass-heavy playlist, adjusting the settings is easy in the app. Maybe most important, pairing is easy. The Jabras have a reliable Bluetooth connection that I set up once and never had to think about again. And number 1. Apple AirPods. AirPods are one of Apple's most recognizable products of the past few years and one of the most ubiquitous. You can't go far without seeing what looks like a thick white Q-tip sticking out of someone's ear. Teens, athletes, and tech experts love them, and for good reason. They're portable, they sound good, and they're comfortable in the ear even after long listening sessions. Plus, setup is seamless, even for people who aren't tech-savvy. Just open up the Tic-Tac box-size case, and your iPhone should start connecting. The controls are simple and intuitive, with simple single or double taps on the sides of the AirPods controlling pause, play, or skip functions and activating Siri. I consistently found the battery lasted 5 hours in my testing, and you can always top them off by dropping them in their case for 15 or 20 minutes. The only real drawback I saw was the white case, which really attracts dirt and grime. So if you like a pristine look, you'll want a case cover, or else be prepared for regular cleanings. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, share this video and hit the like button.